What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Tuesday, August 20th, 2019, and today's a date with 47 numerology. It's a day with 133 days remaining, so there's going to be White House propaganda. Very soon, I'm going to share this calculator again on my site. I apologize for the delay on that. But, I mean, it's just the same thing. We're going to go on CNN. It's going to be by the numbers. What, sacrifice 67? You know what I mean? Killing 47, but I like this 13347 White House equals 133 and 47 in gematria. This is a Washington D.C. type of pattern, as in they do things by these numbers. D.C. equals 47, government equals 47, authority, etc., official. So I hope we see White House right away. We might not. I'm usually wrong. Well, of course, we get Trump 47, President 133. See what I'm saying? He's the leader of the White House. President 47, 133. Trump 47. And then you see how on a date with 133, 47 connection, again, a date with 133 days remaining, and the 47 date numerology, you see how we get president right all in the propaganda. Facebook releases the results of an investigation of alleged anti-conservative bias. Let's look at today's date numerology. So, what do we see right away? And this always happens. This is always by this pattern they put out. 28 numerology. Again, all of my videos are the same. Thelema 28. It's also why we get Donald Trump, the Thelemic actor. Thelema 28. Israel 28. Zion 28. Who is the leader of Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg. This is a false Zionist Jew actor. They're saying that he co-founded Facebook, so you get why they do this pattern. And right now he's 35, Thelema 35, 28. Born on Israel's birthday. I mean, what else you need to see? It's always by the Israel, Jewish, Zion pattern with Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. That's why I predict, I say all the time on days connected to 44, 28, 35, and 125, you can get Facebook propaganda and 64. But the main things we've seen are 44 and 28. They love to put out propaganda. Facebook. And we get them on a day with 28 numerology right here. Not hard to see. That's why Tlaib's here too. This is some Jewish Israeli actor, right? Or at least she was associated with that. Remember? The whole her not going to Israel. See, look, Netanyahu. You see what I'm saying? On 20/8. Israel 28. I mean, it can't be any better, guys. I can't be sitting here for years telling you how, because think about how abstract that is. Yes, there's Mark Zuckerberg, but apart from that, there's nothing much overtly Jewish about Facebook. So you see how I'm always meticulously pairing Israel, Thelema, Jewish type of stuff. The 28, the 35 with Facebook. Israel, Facebook, Donald Trump, the Israeli Saturnian actor as well, the crypto Jew going to the Western Wall, wearing the little small hat, etc. So to emphasize my pattern that and to emphasize their pattern that I'm teaching you, they're pairing this with Tlaib, and then we get Netanyahu, the president of Israel, right in the propaganda when you click on it inside this video. It cannot be any better. It cannot be any better. I cannot believe Facebook's paired right next to that. It's just so perfect. And you see Netanyahu, an actor for the Freemasons, always doing things by the number 64, Israel 64. Also, don't ignore these black and red Jesuit order colors. So, I think that's just the video. I mean, I just want to put out some content real quick while I have the opportunity to. And this is just too good. Have we clicked? We haven't even clicked on it yet, have we? What if it's updated by the Israeli Thelemic Saturnian pattern? Oh, 254. Are you seeing this? This is 540. This is 254. Sun equals 54. The reflection of 45.
Social media summit
Scheduled Order 54. So not only are they... What the fuck is this? Not only are they related propaganda pieces, they both even have the 54 connection. And there's something very specific with that 54 that I'm sure I'm missing. This is what, 100? Oh my god, 134-second video? Are you fucking seeing, guys? Are you seeing what they're doing? Unbelievable. This is, what else is part of this pattern? Tisha B'Av. You know, the Jewish mourning day. We saw how they had the Jewish actor, what's his name? The guy who committed suicide in jail. I mean, in reality, it's not, in the narrative, he's not an actor, but you know what I mean. He's the financier, Donald Trump supporter, Epstein. He died on Tisha B'Av just right before that, in the 10th, before it started in the evening. Tisha B'Av 28, that part of that pattern, and 134 reversing. You see right here in a 134-second video about Facebook. It's probably some negative programming. I mean, as in a negative result for Facebook. Facebook released the results of a year-long independent investigation of the company's alleged anti-conservative bias. So they probably aren't. I mean, that's what they're trying to say. I'm not going to read this. I'm just guessing. 8-page report, you know, 8 connecting the time. I mean, I hope you know the truth to this, though. Facebook is, they are conservative and they're liberal. They're pro both because they're pro controlling the mind's eye with this divisive politics and bullshit propaganda. They love everything conservative, everything liberal. Because, again, they love how everyone's divided on these stupid things. Look at this shit. 133 conservative lawmakers, that president number, see? That government number, government equals 133, talking about lawmakers. We're just talking about mind control. 133 days remaining, they're talking about this. And think about it. What's conservative versus liberal? That's all government crap. Government 133, and they with 133 days remaining, 47 numerology. Facebook's participating in this because it's also a date with 28 numerology. That's why I always emphasize the pairings, because they tell a story. Like if today wasn't a date with 28 numerology, you very well might not be seeing Facebook inside the propaganda today. But this 28 is what's bringing them here. And of course, you know, Israel founded in 47, like, or they were drawn up in 47, and foundation equals 47. But you don't even need that. You just see the 28, you know, right away. And and the date with, how can I forget? This is equally important, if not more important. A date with a life lesson number of 40. A date with a life lesson number of 40. Zionist equals 40. We get the Zionist state of Israel right here. The Zionist Jew, crypto Jew, thelemic Saturnian actor, Donald Trump. And last but not least, the Zionist Jew run propaganda software deception application Facebook. Right here, Mark Zuckerberg inside the propaganda. I cannot believe this. Facebook in the propaganda on a date with a life lesson number 40, Zionist 40, date with 28 numerology, Israel 28. It's just too perfect. All Facebook is designed to do is to suppress the truth and shuffle out propaganda and shit that people are advertising to you. That's literally its only use. I mean, its only good use is an advertising platform. Just because so many people are on there wasting their time. I mean, even I really love how Rich and everyone's getting the truth out on there. Bow and arrow. I really love them doing that. I share some things in there too when I can, but guys, Facebook, people don't give a fuck. They see, you know, you post something very intelligent, break it down perfectly, no one cares. But you post some dumb video about something retarded, then you'll get like 100 likes. It just shows how fucking stupid people are. It shows what people will really give a fuck about. Look at this occult picture with Joe Biden. The 6 things behind him, I don't even know. 617. How many videos are we going to see this? 617. It's to the point where if you're even new, you know what this is by now. Scottish equals 113. 617 is 113 prime. Always the numbers for Scottish Rite Freemasons inside this propaganda. What else do you need to see? Bible Command 113a says it's okay for the Jews to circumvent the Gentiles through deception in a legal setting. You know, dishonest 113, mainstream 113, green screen 113, minute 51 second video, 151 to 36 prime. I don't know what Biden sums to. Like, I always forget. Oh, Biden, 25, 29. Biden and Trump sum to the same thing. 25, 29. Joe Biden, see? This is why Joe Biden's in the propaganda. If you've been paying attention, what pattern is this? Here's homework. Here's a quiz. Mid-video quiz. What pattern is this? 44, 37, 64? Obviously, it is the pattern that this whole video is about. Israel, 64, 37, 44. You see what I'm saying? We have Joe Biden then in the propaganda. And don't forget Barack Hussein Obama, 64, Civil Rights, 64, Chicago, 37, 46. All by the same pattern. It's so easy to see. Red and blue pillars of Freemasonry. Are these black people? Yes. You see, guys, I know it sounds bad, like, oh, this black guy's so excited that he's about to be mocked by the government inside this propaganda by 42, 59. But guys, I love this pattern. Again, take bullshit things and find the opportunity in them. This black people racist pattern, as fucked up as it is a perfect way to teach people what's exactly going on. And think about it. I mean, you have that little gaslighting element in there, if you want to call it that, or emotional element that would you really want to deny? Would you really want to be the one to deny that this clear nigger 42, Negro 59, slave 31 pattern happening is just bullshit? You're just, promoting this type of stuff then. Saturday, look, see, Negro 32. Negro, nigger numbers every single time. I cannot emphasize this enough. That's why I was excited to click on this piece of bullshit propaganda. Negro 32, 59. These are the main numbers for Negro. It equals 32 to 32. They update this piece of bullshit deception. SNL, Saturday, Saturn, which equals 93. Always 93, 39 on black people. Do you see what I am saying? It is the same exact pattern every single video. That's why I emphasize all of my videos are the same. There's never anything new. There's new actors, new scenarios, but the same patterns all put on by the same gang. We might uncover, new additions or like more, because we'll collect evidence along the way. Like now we really see how Ohio State Buckeyes really love to do things by the number 28. Like we've emphasized that. We've seen it in the past, but now we really, really know. SNL, these are race numbers, race 18. Probably more to that ritual, but I just wanted to show you. They're going to put racist Negro numbers in the propaganda, and they do. That, red and blue pillars of Freemasonry. Here's health. CNN Health, not giving us a murder by numbers. They let you do this too. They either sell you their pharmaceuticals, or they'll give you some murder by numbers. It's more rare when they give us murder by numbers, but I like it. Zach's already done a video on this. I'm just going to click on it to show you that there's going to be murder, sacrifice, numbers, or... Well, first off, this already happened, and they're putting it back on the propaganda today. On a date with a life lesson number 40 and 28 numerology. Zionist 40, Israel 28. How is this not by a pattern? We get Israeli flight attendant. We get Facebook. You know what I mean? We even get Joe Biden, which is by the number pattern. Facebook, Tlaib, Netanyahu's in this piece of propaganda. We get the crypto Jew, Donald Trump. Talking about tax cuts. Who are the tax collectors? I mean, who are the tax collectors? But if you think of tax collectors in the Bible, you obviously think of those greedy-ass, false Zionist Jews from the Bible, the tax collectors. Obviously. You see what I'm saying? It's an obvious Zionist Jew day. Who runs the matrix, all by this number. You see what I'm saying? But what we're just looking at. Yeah, they're talking about this Israeli flight attendant. So you see this. But I just want to see the death, killing, murder, sacrifice numbers or the Israeli pattern inside this. Death 25, updated at 12, 25. Always the same every single time. That's why I can confidently say we're going to see this pattern when we click on it. And it happens every single time. See, death 25. Here we have 1225. And 1225, 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 5 is 7, 37, Israel 37. Are you seeing how they are coding this piece of propaganda? It is ridiculous. Israel 37, 12, 25. Guys, this stuff is so easy to break down. You can just do it without thinking. You can do it in your head before you even click on it because you know this is going to happen. That's what I'm trying to show you. You know, sacrifice 55, 2-minute, 55-second video. See what they're doing? And then she's 43, killing 43. Rotem Amitai. 52 like death. 74 like killing. And then, last but not least, it's 173, the 40th prime. Zionist 40. They have this piece of bullshit, Zionist Jew, murder ritual, back on the front page on a day with 40 life less than number. It is by the numbers. I haven't skipped a beat. I've been scrolling now. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing this? I don't mean to jump around, but I'm done with that anyway. You know, see Ebola right here, real quick. We can get some Negro racist numbers here too. I don't know. It's possible. Oh, death 20, time 20, black 29, reflection of 92. But again, Ebola, Congo, you see what they're doing. They're just making it seem like black Africans are just all dirty. Ebola 28, see, they 28 numerology. I knew that was by the numbers, so I want to click on it. And I really want to close this video before my computer crashes, because that'll be some bullshit if I can't get this video back. This has been so good. So we'll close off with this then. See this black actor right here, this man. See? Minute 42-second video, they have a black man right here. And remember, this is always a pattern used inside this propaganda. Nigger equals 42. This is a very hateful word for black people. See how it equals 42? When you write out 42, it equals 142. See? When you write out 42, it equals 142. That's why they have a what? According to the federal government, according to this bullshit Zionist Jew gang who runs this bullshit propaganda, a nigger right here, you know, in the water, can't swim, man's last moments, you seen this? Black man can't swim in the minute 42 video. As I was just saying, how can you deny this? Now do you see what I mean? If you're sitting here denying this, that means you're okay with black men being shamed. I mean, this guy really well could be not even an actor, an actual black man who was murdered by the police. This is an actual footage, and they're just mocking him right here inside the propaganda. It's possible. Minute 42 video. It is disgusting what they're doing. I kind of want to look at the date numerology again, though. Oh, well, blood sacrifice 67. Negro 22. There we go, Negro 22. Also, remember that 2-minute 32-second video? Or no, that piece of propaganda updated at 2:32 with the awards, whatever. Today's also the 232nd day of the year. But you see this, and it's an SD card. What if SD card has that in there? I know N14, dead 14, SD breaks down to 1-4. Dead 14, N14, S is 1, D is 4, SD card. SD 23, Negro 32, SD 31 like slave. SD card 22 like Negro, today with 22 numerology. SD card like 31, slave 31. SD card 49, today's the date with 49 numerology and 22 numerology. 113, nigger equals 30. 113 is the 30th prime. SD card 113. Are you seeing what the federal government's doing inside this code of propaganda? Every single time, it never fails. You know, SD card 41, the 13th prime. Francis Bacon takes into account the capital letters, and it's kind of, I don't want to do SD card because, you know, I don't know if you want to capitalize C. If you're trying to go there, 127 is the 31st prime. I'm trying to keep this kind of accurate. Well, not kind of accurate, very accurate, and it always is. SD 75, like New World Order. I just kind of wanted to see what they were doing with that riddle with the capital letters. But I think that's just pretty exhaustive. I mean, in just 18 minutes of footage, you know, Anderson Cooper is an actor for the Freemasons, obviously. Mocking you inside this propaganda. Look what he's doing. He's mocking you. No, he's not mocking the Fox News host, Trolley to Hell. He's mocking you. He's mocking all the Goy for believing all this bullshit false flag propaganda. He loves mocking you guys. He loves it so much. Why do you think he does it every single day? At the same time, he's born to all this shit. I still always go by, you can only blame these people so much. Even George W. Bush, George H.W. Bush, like, you can only blame them so much. These people are born into this network. You know, I feel like they only have so much of a choice at the end of the day. Not at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they could just say fuck it all and you'll walk away. But, you know, it might not be that easy. So, we'll close it there. This Browns, you see what I'm saying? What's Odell Beckham, guys? Odell Beckham's an actor. I told you this. The woman, the New Orleans museum woman who ran or whatever, who died, the Odell Museum, or whatever, and I was synced up with him. It's just they sent me here to die. I mean, it's probably synced up with that now. He's wearing the Browns, guys. This guy is a theatrical actor. Stop watching football thinking it's real. Ben Baskin, BB 22, they with 22 numerology, football 22, Negro 22. I don't even know what this is about. But it's fake. How you can tell it's fake? It's theatrics. This is an actor. Believes the New York Giants traded him to the Browns in an effort to hurt his career because the Browns are supposedly like the shittiest team in the league. And I talk like that because, guys, it's a bunch of theatrics. If the Browns could win the next 5 Super Bowls in a row, they could. And this also reminds me, because again, I've been saying so many videos. People have been talking about the Browns, how this could be a good year for them. Don't forget, guys, it is Super Bowl 54. I mean, if there's any Super Bowl for Ohio to win, one of the candidates is Super Bowl 54. Remember, sun equals 54. Ohio's all about the sun. We just had these sun rituals. They just sacrificed, what's his face? Benson, in the Saturn sun ritual. They reported on Sunday he played for Ohio for the Bengals. That could be a ritual for an Ohio team winning the Super Bowl, a sacrifice ritual for the Browns winning Super Bowl 54 or the Bengals. And of course, you need more evidence. This is just an idea I've been thinking of because it's Super Bowl 54 and of all the Ohio murder rituals they've been having. Odell Beckham's in this propaganda doing this. Cleveland 33. So, if Ohio team either does really well this season or makes it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl, win or lose, they need to be a component in this. And that's the thing. Even if the Browns and the Bengals both go 0-16 or 0-ever this season, I'm just trying to say they're going to make the Browns and the Bengals a focus this season. And they kind of already are because it's Super Bowl 54, sun equals 54, and the state of Ohio does everything by this pattern. Because again, Buckeye 27, sun. That's why the Buckeye is the state treatment. It goes the other way. They don't like the sun because of Buckeye. They like the Buckeye and the name and the numbers because of sun. They are sun-worshipping Jesuits, occult, Freemasons, and Zionist Jews. They run the state of Ohio, a bunch of bankers, and this is one of their actors, Odell Beckham. They sent me here to die. So I'm going to keep a close eye on Ohio, on the Ohio State University as well, because again, if there's any Ohio action this Super Bowl, which there will be, or not Super Bowl, but that or the season, then Ohio college football will also participate in the rituals. So the Ohio State University, you can look out for them as well for the rituals and related propaganda. They send me here to... guys, are you fucking seeing what they coded inside this piece of bullshit from Bleacher Report? Unbelievable. Oh my God. Giants thought they send me here to die with Browns trade. They send me here to die equals 211. That's the 47th prime, Ohio 47, and 103, the 27th prime, Buckeye 27. And do you know what I was thinking in my head when I was putting this in? As always, with any piece of Super Bowl predictor programming, let's look for the Super Bowl numbers. This sums to 112 like Super Bowl. This is getting really interesting. I'm really interested to see what happens this season with an Ohio team, with the Browns or the Bengals. It's looking more like the Browns, but again, I could be wrong on both. Super Bowl 112, unbelievable. They sent me here to die 112, Buckeye 27, Sun 27, 103 to 27 prime, and Ohio 47, 211 to 47 prime. You cannot deny what you just see here. Ohio 47, time 47. It is a ritual from the Zionist Jews. Are you seeing this? What does that tell you? That means only one thing. This is a complete scripted piece of propaganda. 16 games, Ohio 16. 16-game season. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like Browns going 0-16. If that ever happens, these are rituals to the state of Ohio, the birthplace of football. Unbelievable. Guys, Ohio loves participating in these rituals. This is an actor for the state of Ohio. I cannot emphasize it enough. So is LeBron James. So is Steph Curry. And it doesn't matter. State of Ohio is 10 Downing Street. It doesn't fucking matter. It is this Freemasonic, Zionist Jew, Jesuit gang. Peace out.